Hello, Mike and Justine and Inspiration. My name's Alex Afriyie. I'm the pastor of London Network Church, and it's a real privilege to be able to speak to you today. My thought for the day is the difference between fear and faith. Both of them, I believe, act as a magnet. And obviously in this COVID period where there's been so much coming out on the news, and we may have even heard sad reports and difficult things happening with neighbours and friends and family, it's very easy to get caught up in a kind of daily anxiety. And I think what's really important this time is that we still exercise faith. Jesus said, will he find faith when he comes on the earth? And that was in the context of prayer. So we really need to turn our anxiety into prayers, as Philippians chapter 4 tells us in the Message Bible. And so let's pour ourselves out before God so that any anxiety, God can replace that with a sense of peace and a sense of faith that God is at work. And so if we're going to be people of faith, then we need to be people that step forward in difficult times, obviously with a soundness of mind and with wisdom, but also with great love. And I think that's courageous love. We haven't received the spirit of fear, 2 Timothy 1:7 tells us, but we received the spirit of power. That's the dunamis power of the Holy Spirit, that kind of courage that comes from God, of love that reaches out to love others, and at the same time, that soundness of mind, that wisdom to do things in the right way. So as we begin to kind of come out of this lockdown time, and as the government starts to ease things, let's really show up with love, with courage, and with power for people. It says in Joshua chapter 1 verse 6 that as we are courageous, we help people to enter their promised land. So as we're courageous, not only do we receive the promises of God for ourselves, but we also encourage others to inherit theirs. And I think it's Joshua 1:9 that says, have I not commanded you, be strong and very courageous? So it's even a command to be courageous. I've been remembering that, to feel the fear, but do it anyway. And there's something that President Roosevelt said, which was that courage is not the absence of fear, but the assessment that there is something that is more important than the fear that causes us to go for it and to achieve the task anyway. So all the best for you all, Inspiration, and I pray that God's courage and strength fills your hearts in this difficult time, but that we turn up as those supernaturally empowered people that can still love with wisdom and with courage and without fear.